Well, my understanding of what I could do career-wise as an artist was very limited. I was either going to have to work for like a big company doing art they wanted me to do versus the complete opposite where I could just create whatever I wanted to, but I would be completely on my own and just starving artist fear kind of set in. And yet tattooing ended up falling right within that area of being independent, but at the same time having some security or some home base, I guess to say, where I could do my work and do it safely. Hi, my name is Ruby and I am the shop manager and lead trainer here at Ink Different Tattoos in Philadelphia. I was working as a pharmacy technician in a hospital, so not at all related to art at all, and I was basically just trying to do creative artistic things on the side. It was like my side hustle. Being an artist was not really something that was encouraged, so I was very much self-taught. I didn't have a lot of fundamental knowledge of what made good art. There was a time where I was designing tattoos for other people to then go get tattooed, but I then realized, like, why am I just drawing it up and not actually being involved with tattooing? And that's when the ball started rolling for me, was looking into how do I get into tattooing? How do I become a tattoo artist? As I was researching, Ink Different came up. They offered an actual structured program, a curriculum that was focused on making you a tattoo artist, a better artist. And I know one of my biggest challenges was holding back on my color use because I didn't know very much about color theory or, you know, even some basic things around composition. I had to learn all of that from scratch, and it was definitely a blow to my ego to find out, like, okay, I'm around artists for a change who actually have feedback from me. Biggest challenge was me for just taking on that feedback and not feeling like I was a crap artist. When I'm dealing with my apprentices, they all have their own styles, they all have their own approaches. But when they are being their own unique selves as artists, then it's a matter of, okay, how do we tweak this? How do we adjust this to match the restrictions that they do have starting out with tattooing, because they're still learning how to tattoo, allowing them to still express themselves uniquely as they are as artists and putting out work that they can proudly stamp their name on and say, this is my work, and still you know, inviting them the opportunity to raise their own standards and make sure that even when they're finished with their apprenticeship, they are continuously trying to level themselves up, learning more from other artists on how to get their artwork even better. I continue to follow all kinds of tattoo artists, not just my mentors that have kind of long moved on from here, but additionally who they follow, especially knowing what kind of styles I'm especially interested in. I tend to follow artists that work in those styles so that I can then maintain some sort of idea of, like, this is what I could achieve or my version of it. And I definitely have that conversation with myself. What is it that I want to achieve as a tattoo artist? What styles am I aspiring to? And who is really great in those styles in the industry that I can follow and get inspired by? The second they have a class available, you know I'm about to like sign up for that and learn more from them directly as much as possible too.